I think the defense is the stronger of their two units this year, actually by a pretty wide margin because they have the best defense in the country.
But when you look at Ohio State, kind of what do you see them at? What's their core identity, do you think? I mean, is this a team that is the tradition Ryan Day offensive guru type of ball club that's kind of what his mantra is, is and has been? Kelly was there a year ago, or has it kind of shifted a little bit away from that and more to a defensive emphasis in their identity as a team?
Yeah, they've definitely shifted toward defense. I mean, I think the defense is the stronger of their two units this year, actually by a pretty wide margin because they have the best defense in the country. IU's is close, Oklahoma's is close, but Ohio State's is the best defense in the country statistically. And so that is kind of their identity this year. I do think that they've done a good job really building up that unit over the last couple of years. And then Matt Patricia, coming from the NFL, has done a really good job with that unit this season, putting it in good spots. But the thing with Ohio State this year is their identity is basically they're going to stay in second or third gear until they really need to turn it on, right? They've spent this entire season aiming for the playoff. They went to the national championship and won it last year, and they were like, that was a very long season. We were exhausted at the end. In order to get back there and do it again, we're going to have to pace ourselves. And so they've spent the entire season basically trying to make games as short as possible, run the ball, stop the run, just limit possessions, and assume they're going to win because they just have way more talent than everybody else. And they've done that this year. Their games have been very quick. There's not that many possessions, and we'll see what happens. And the thing is, they haven't played anyone with Indiana's ability yet.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens when they have to get out of second gear if Indiana can force them to do that and what happens when they do.